where we want to teach you sustainability and farm to table in a way that makes you want to pass it along. At our company, there are 12 of us that founded the business with the idea that teaching and practicing sustainability on a daily basis is how we're going to reach other people. Now, I know that this can sound like an overwhelming and daunting task, but we believe that having a business that functions on sustainability is how we're going to demonstrate to other businesses and communities and an everyday person that it can be done, that it does not need to be an overwhelming idea, and that it can be done in a way that it does not cause hardship or take up major amounts of time, and it can start with the simplest of steps. When looking at a menu, such as the one in front of you, can you plan out exactly where your ingredients are going to come from? Can you plan out the best way to use those ingredients? Can you look at your seasonability? Can you look at what you already have in your garden or in your surrounding area? Do you take that in consideration when you're looking at what it is you want to prepare? Or do you just go with what first sounds good? Because sometimes if we're going with what first sounds good, that's a convenience food. And although the meal pictured in the middle, it looks appetizing, many of the ingredients were not in season when the dish was created. So this actually is not created in a sustainable way. What the Chateau aims to do is to take dishes similar to the one that is presented in front of you and help create them in a way that makes it sustainable. So this way we're still eating with our eyes and with the environment in mind. Again, this is another item that was done out of season with food items that were purchased instead of harvested or prepared over a summer. So the idea is to start getting in mind, how can we plant a garden and make it so we have these items on hand through the entire year to make for a sustainable environment. So as you're looking at the pictures in front of you, it represents how to plan out a garden and how to have an idea of what it is you're going to need. These are created in humble beginnings. The first three pictures are from living in a mobile home community. The fourth picture is from someone else's garden, and then there's an abundance of tomatoes. And in all aspects, the gardens have been planned out on how best to create a sustainable environment. Now, all 12 of us believe that education and practice is the way that we need to reach others that want to change the path that we're on and have a sustainable environment. Education and practice is the only way to be able to do this. The wonderful thing about the World Wide Web is that it reaches around the world, literally. Most of us in the last couple of years have had education happen online. So now that we can see how it changes how we function. accessing the online content for the Chateau and the classes and the instruction and the planning is as simple as clicking on your phone and knowing that we're all in this together and we're all trying to do our best is how we're going to support each other. How would you want to leave your mark for future generations? Would you want them to know that you tried? Would you want them to know that you at least made an effort to make sure that they would have a healthier life than the one that you had? When considering sustainability, how do you want it to look? From all of us at the Chateau, we would like to say a heartfelt thank you for your time.